Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, April 16th. I don't know why I have to check. I don't know why I have to check my watch every time I say that. I know what day it is. I write it all day long, but I can never remember at this moment. Anyway, it is April 16th. It is time to get to work. It's a Wednesday night. There does happen to be a Kings game, playoff game actually, tonight downtown, which is we're going to kind of make our way down that way and see how that works out. But I need to kind of catch you up on what happened over the weekend, because I did drive over the weekend for a little bit. For some reason, I really didn't record any of it. I don't know why, but it just kind of the way it worked out. So anyway, let me just kind of catch you up on last week and what I did and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go look at numbers, and let's take a look here. We'll go back a week. All right, so here's last week on Lyft. There was Wednesday night. That was like the last night I think I did a video, and I said I was going to drive on Friday and Saturday. It was going to be like a marathon weekend. Well, it really didn't turn out to be a marathon weekend, mainly because I was just kind of tired, and I didn't drive that much. So Friday I did 92, 50 on Saturday, and really on Saturday I went out for just a really short period of time, because I think it was like I don't know, like $20 or $30 short of making $500 for the week. And so I was like, well, I like to do that. I like to finish on a good solid number. So I went back out on Saturday just to do, I literally did like 3 rides on Saturday, and that was it, to get that extra 50 to get to 500. So, it was pretty uneventful. Friday night, for what was going on with basketball games and baseball games going on, it was kind of slow. It was not that productive. I was kind of surprised. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened with Lyft. Let's go look at Uber. Weekly summary. We'll go back a week. So here's last week. There's the Monday. Again, I didn't do any rides last Wednesday with Uber at all. And as you can see, on Friday I did 101, and then Saturday I did 88. 7 trips. What did I do on Uber? 8. So again, not a lot of rides. I did not do that many rides. But it was still, it was all right. It just wasn't that busy. I was kind of surprised. I think it's kind of like, the weather's really nice and people just want to walk around, especially downtown, because it's spring and you can do that. Summertime, when it's balls ass hot here, they don't walk around that much. They're looking to sit in an air conditioning car when they're moving around. And it's a little slower. But anyway, that's what happened last week. Let's talk about this week. I'm driving tonight. As I said, Kings game going on tonight here in like an hour, so I need to start making my way down there. In between that, I think I'll probably, depending on how busy it is downtown, I may scoot over to the queue and try to pick out some rides there. But I mean, I'm only going to be out until like 10. So I'm getting like 4 hours in tonight. So we'll see how productive I can be in 4 hours. But that's the plan right now. I'll be back at it on Friday. Longer night, I'll be out later. But tonight, a little shorty, 4-hour banger, and be done with that. So let me get rolling here, and I'll be back here in a little bit. All right, just switched on Uber. Let's go over to Lyft. Switch it on. We go away. Online. All right, we're live. And now we're waiting for rides. Okay, so I'm going to start driving my way downtown, see what I can pick up, focus down there, and then I'll be back here with some updates after the first ride, and then throughout the rest of the evening that I'm driving. And yeah, I'll be back here in a little bit. All right. Okay, quick update. Let's see. I am maybe like 5 rides in. Got a ride that got me kind of close to downtown. At least it was on the way downtown. And then I got a ride right after that actually got me into downtown. As soon as I dropped him off, I got a ride that brought me out to the airport. I got into the queue from that. I was here for maybe less than 5 minutes. And I got a ride that went back downtown. And then I picked up a ride that kind of got me about halfway back here to the airport, and that's where I'm at right now. I think that's 5. So it's been pretty good, not too bad. Productive. Right now the game's going on, so I came back. That's one of the reasons why I came back here, because it's probably going to be slow during the game time. And I'd rather maximize some time here and cherry pick rides out of the queue and see what I can get. So that's where I'm at right now. But overall, so far, not too bad. It's been decent, but we'll see how this plays out. As you can see, there's 70 or 80 people here in the queue right now. But if I can cherry pick some rides out here like I just did earlier, that'll be ideal. It's doable, but we'll see what happens. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll be back here in a little bit with another update. All right, see you. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Short and sweet. Let's see. I was out for 5 hours or so, something like that. Anyway, after the last update I gave, I think I was at the queue. I think I did another couple rides, and wrapped it up with a ride that got me into the grid, kind of, well, downtown out of the ESAC, and then I came home. But anyway, let's take a look at the numbers, because that's really what you want to see. So this, there you go. Oh, here, 5 for 68, not bad. What's that? What is that? One? I don't know. Math at this time. $13 average or so, something like that. Not bad. I'll take that. Let's look at the rides. Last ride was pretty decent. There's that $30 ride. That was my last one. Nice $10 tip there. So there you go. 30 bucks for that. There you go. Like I said, short and sweet. Not a lot of rides. But let's go look at Lyft. 2 for 20. Yeah, Lyft was not. I tried to get a lot of the radar rides for Lyft, but man, I just was not having any luck. There was a couple that were pretty decent. One of them at the end of the night was pretty solid and would have got me into Folsom, which would have been ideal, but it just didn't catch it. So Uber was kind of coming through for me tonight. But there you go, 2 for 20.75. There they are. You can see how many rides I passed up on, which a lot of that was me being in Uber rides and then the rides coming in. I mean, I can just I should just turn the app off, but it doesn't really matter. Since they don't really track acceptance rate, it doesn't really matter for me. But anyway, not bad. What's that, 88 bucks, $89? I'll put the total up on the screen so you can see that. But not bad, considering. I mean, you know, again, I was only out for a little over 5 hours, so and you know, I'm driving less time right now during the week just because of the new job, and that's really the reason why. And I'm trying to, on Friday nights I'll drive longer, just because I don't have to get up in the morning. So you know, that's just kind of the way it's going to be right now. And I'm going to try to keep the 2 videos per week going as well. There may be times when I combine the nights into one, but we'll see what happens. It really comes down to time and stuff like that to put the videos together, but I'm going to try to continue to do the 2. But in the meantime, I will be back out Friday night, and if you've made it this far in the video, and please hit the like and subscribe button, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. We really didn't talk much about it, you know, too much tonight, but you know, I always appreciate the feedback, and I'll see you guys on Friday night. All right, thanks for watching.